Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Do you ever feel like you're drowning in a sea of notifications, emails, and endless to-do lists? Like your brain has a million tabs open and you can't close any of them? You're not alone. We live in a world that praises being constantly connected, always available. It's always on. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful things you can do for your success, your happiness, and your mental health is to intentionally disconnect? Your energy, your focus, your time, these are your most valuable resources. And right now, countless apps, people, and demands are fighting for a piece of them every single second. Intentional disconnection is you, standing up and saying, my peace is not for sale. My energy is not a free-for-all. It's about building a fortress around your well-being where you decide who and what gets to enter. This isn't about being selfish. It's about being sustainable. You can't pour from an empty cup, and constantly being on is the fastest way to drain it. A hard but liberating truth is that not everything deserves your attention. Just because something is loud doesn't mean it's important. Just because someone sends you a message doesn't mean you owe them an instant reply. We've been conditioned to react to every ping, every notification, every bit of breaking news. But this constant reactivity keeps us in a state of low-grade anxiety. It fragments our focus and pulls us away from what truly matters. Imagine your attention is like a spotlight. Are you letting it be pulled in 100 different directions, dimly lighting everything but focusing on nothing? Or are you consciously aiming that beam at your goals, your loved ones, your own thoughts? Reclaiming your attention is an act of defiance against the noise of the modern world. You get to decide what is worthy of your mental real estate. This brings me to a crucial point. Mental rest is absolutely necessary. We understand the importance of physical rest. We know we need to sleep to repair our bodies. But we often neglect the fact that our minds need downtime too. And no, scrolling through social media is not mental rest. That's just switching from one form of stimulation to another. True mental rest is giving your brain a chance to be quiet, to wander, to be bored. It's in these moments of quiet that our brains consolidate memories, solve complex problems in the background, and spark creative ideas. Think of it like a computer. If you never shut it down, it gets slow, buggy, and eventually crashes. Your brain is infinitely more complex. Giving it periods of true rest, free from incoming information, isn't a luxury. It's essential maintenance for peak performance. Have you ever been so deep in a problem that you just can't see the solution? You wrestle with it for hours, getting more and more frustrated. Then you step away, take a walk, do something completely different, and suddenly, the answer pops into your head. That's the magic of distance. Distance brings clarity. When we are too close to a situation, our emotions and biases can cloud our judgment. Stepping back, disconnecting from the intensity of the moment, allows us to see the bigger picture. It's like looking at a single puzzle piece versus seeing the entire box cover. This applies to everything: work projects, relationship conflicts, personal dilemmas. Creating space allows for a more objective, calm, and wise perspective to emerge. So next time you feel stuck, don't push harder. Pull back. Disconnect. The clarity you're seeking is often found in the space you create. And what fills that space? Silence. In our noisy world, true silence can feel uncomfortable, even unnerving. We're so used to constant background noise music, podcasts, the TV, that the absence of it feels strange. But silence is profoundly healing. It's in the quiet that you can finally hear your own inner voice. You can check in with yourself. How am I really feeling? What do I truly need right now? Silence lowers our blood pressure, calms our nervous system, and allows our minds to reset. It's a direct antidote to the overstimulation we face daily. It helps us process our thoughts and emotions instead of just reacting to them. Try it, just for 5 minutes a day. Sit in silence with no distractions, no phone, no music. Just you and your breath. At first, it might feel difficult, but over time, you'll start to crave these moments of healing quiet. It's a sanctuary you can access anytime, anywhere. Disconnecting is also a powerful way to exercise your boundaries. Boundaries are the invisible lines we draw to protect our well-being. And in a hyper-connected world, digital boundaries are non-negotiable. Saying no to a late-night work email, turning off notifications for a few hours, or telling a friend you're not available to chat right now, These are all acts of setting healthy boundaries. It's you communicating that your time and energy are finite and that you are in control of them. This isn't about pushing people away. It's about managing your own capacity so that when you do engage, you can be fully present and give your best self. Remember, a boundary isn't a wall. Okay, it's a gate. You decide when it opens and closes. And exercising this power is one of the highest forms of self-respect. When you start doing this, when you start protecting your energy, something amazing happens. You begin to attract better things into your life. Think about it energetically. If you're constantly drained, stressed, and scattered, you're vibrating at a low frequency. You attract more drama, more stress, more things that drain you. But when you protect your energy, when you are calm, centered, and intentional, you radiate a different kind of vibe. You become a magnet for people, opportunities, and experiences that match that higher frequency. Like attracts like. You're protected. Positive energy naturally repels things that would otherwise drain you and draws in things that will uplift and inspire you. It's a fundamental shift. By curating what you allow into your energetic space, you are actively co-creating a better reality for yourself. Finally, and perhaps most beautifully, disconnection leads to reconnection. This isn't about becoming a hermit and shutting out the world forever. It's about taking a strategic retreat so you can re-engage with the world in a more meaningful way. When you disconnect from the noise, you reconnect with yourself. You rediscover your passions, your values, your inner voice. And once you are more strongly connected to yourself, your connections with others become deeper and more authentic. You're not just mindlessly scrolling through their lives. You're engaging with them as a whole present person. You have more energy for your loved ones, more creativity for your work, and more appreciation for the simple joys of life. By stepping away from the shallow, constant connection, you make space for the deep, meaningful connections that truly nourish the soul. So, I challenge you. Find a way to intentionally disconnect today. Maybe it's a 30-minute walk without your phone. Maybe it's turning off all notifications after 8 p.m. Maybe it's just 5 minutes of sitting in silence. Start small, but start. Your future self, the one who is more peaceful, more focused, and more joyful, will thank you for it. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope this gave you some inspiration to reclaim your peace. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on living an intentional life. I'd love to hear in the comments what your favorite way to disconnect is. See you in the next video.